G'day ladies and gentlemen, it's Jason Harris here, Managing Director of Scammells Auctions, and welcome back to the new season of What's at Scammells. We're kicking off this week around about 1,100 lots. Let's go and have a look around.
And done.
Okay, starting off we have a lovely set of reproduction French style chairs in quite a nice pair, gold gilt, nice tapestry upholstery, very, very nice pieces. Moving along, something a little bit more traditional and older, an original Victorian nursing chair. Made of cedar around about 1860s, 1870s. Not as popular these days, but we're looking probably around about $100 to $150. On we go, circular tables. We've got all sorts here today. This is quite a nice one, not the thing on top, but underneath we have what looks like a card table. So no, it's not actually, not a card table, it's a hall table or sofa table. Unfortunately, what's common with these is the central inlay has come off. That tends to wear away because it is hand inlaid, but lovely burr walnut. So it's sort of good feature piece, but just put a nice piece of crochet on top and a lamp, you'll never know. Unusual piece of musical instrument, not quite sure what it is. We'll call it a bouzouki. We know it's not a bouzouki, but fantastic. Lovely speckled glitter paint finish on this one. Over we go. We've got all sorts here today. So, lead light cabinet at the back there. Blackwood, this is around about 1920s, 1910s or thereabouts. What would be called the arts and crafts movement. Made of blackwood, 2 doors, really nice display cabinet. This one, we probably $200 to $300, which really isn't a lot of money, handmade and lovely. Over we go, we've got all sorts again. Look at this, we go down the centre. Even though these are reproductions, hard to get, and you're buying a pair of these. They are solid brass, 3 light, get an electrician to hook them up, but if you're doing up a house and you're mixing old and new, these are fantastic. Can't go down to retail store and buy these. I only can buy them from Scammells. Okay, as we keep moving through, pair of chairs, his and hers chairs. Of course, get a divorce, split them up, not a problem at all. That's very easy. In the chinoiserie style or the Chinese style. These are, again, reproductions, but quite nice. Even like this, you could paint them up. You want them in red lacquer or black lacquer or white, but nice in a hallway as well, these ones. As we move down, rocking horse, nice and Aeolian gramophone. These are getting quite collectible. As we move through, some cast iron or wrought iron panels. Again, if you're doing up a feature piece in the garden, this is fantastic to have. Lights on stands, just when you thought it was all over, theatre lights on stands. All hooked up, ready to go. Nice feature piece in the hallway. Let's do this side first. Fabulous collection of retro this week. This is not marked, we believe it's a noblet. So you've got a 6-person setting, table, 6 chairs. The chairs in particular are lovely bar back chairs. These have got a fabulous form on these. Look at that. So that set, very, very popular. We expect probably, I'd expect $400 to $600 for the table and chairs. A noblet sideboard in the back there. This one is marked on the inside of this drawer. Just a simple stamp mark. Lovely piece of teak again. These again getting still $400 to $600 on top teak table. Again, lovely. These are unusual. These are actually glass as well. So fantastic side lights or table lights. The star in the background there as well, quite unusual painting as well. This one actually lights up, so neon, come from the Greater Union down at Marion, we believe, when they were doing it up. So it is working, has been restored. So if you've got a man cave or your own theatre room, this is the piece to get. Over we go into something completely different, into some rustic. Let's go around this way. Nice rustic cupboard with shield doors. Rustic's coming back, or the country style of things are coming back. This one again has been painted, shelves on the interior. Really, really nice piece. Over we go, more stands again. So lights on stands. We've got the theatre lights. So actually there's a pair of those. Great to buy. Wagon wheel over here as well. Nice big wheel, cast iron. Fantastic. And the tennis chairs. So these are still really, really collectible. These averaging around about $30 to $50 each chair, but assorted colours there as well, which is really nice. Shell boxes, the oil boxes, again making a comeback with popularity. We had a white rose one last week, sold for about $60, slung ram about $120. But really, really good. Don't forget, talking about oil stuff, May the 7th, we've got our great collector's auction, over 1,040 lots, but Adrian will talk more about that later. Over we go. Shoe lasts. There we are. These are the tap versions, so you can see the cleats and the taps at the front there. So lots of shoe lasts in this week. There's all sorts. Chili bushes. Okay, we've got a specialist in chilies. These ones are the jalapeno, not very high on the Scoville scale, but these ones I understand will blow what's left of your head off if you eat them raw. So these are quite hot. Don't touch them with your hands and then rub your eyes. No good. Over this side we've got lots of lovely tea sign there, Brook Bond tea sign, and enamel lights. We've got bikes, we've got tools as well. Nice Craven's illuminated sign, mitre, bench and saw. And also that reminds me, if you're a budding picture framer, we've got some framing equipment here, which is again hard to get, very, very expensive. So you see we've got the framing kit here. These are Danish made. Lovely, lovely set of kit there. If you want to frame up, you can probably buy the whole lot. This probably for under $600, and you got an instant business. Okay, that's pretty it for the furniture side. Let's go and visit Adrian and see what's in the smalls.
Okay, welcome to the gallery area, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just go through, we'll have a browse and see what we've got on offer this week. A huge auction this week. The guys are still unpacking as we speak as well. So we'll just go through and we'll have a bit of a browse through. Look on here, you can see there's all sorts of things happening here, Toby. We're still setting the walls. The retro section, Treacherkoff through to the Lynch, the Star Clock. Retro's in at the moment. Fantastic, good original condition Treacherkoffs there, and the Lynch. Those of you who need a cuckoo clock, there we go as well. He's got some big horns on him. So the vintage cuckoo clock. Let's go this way. These are quite a hard find these days. The Edison, the cylinder record player. Great original looking condition there. Still with the horn as well. The horns usually get separated from these items over the years. Wander through to this cabinet here, Toby. We've got a bit of a special on Wembley ware. So this second shelf down, we'll go here first. Selection of Wembley ware coming up this week. Figural Wembley ware ashtrays. Getting hard to find as well. On the Australiana subject, just up here, we've got the Bosley Kookaburra, the Hermannsburg watercolour at the back there. Again, harder items to find these days. For those of you who like the decorative mid-century China wares, we've got the Villeroy and Boch Acapulco as well. Have a look at that, a 6-person setting, quite hard to find. Into the classic side of things, we do have some lovely Worcester this week. Got 3 lovely decorative hand-painted Worcester plates, so they'll be going under the hammer as well. Over to this cabinet here, Toby, let's have a browse in here. Mixing bowls, lovely green glass. You don't see the green glass in the mixing bowls. There's a good set there as well. Through to this second section here, we've got lovely figurines through to the Oriental wares. Some beautiful bookends at the back there, the Vicious Hound we'll call him. Over to this side here, Toby, genie bottles. Now genie bottles are hot at the moment. There we go, multiple of different colours there. And again, yeah, quite an interesting sort of look to the home with those in there. A new old stock rod cutlery setting. How good is that? Impress your guests. Christmas is coming. Fantastic setup there. Let's go over here, Toby. We've got model cars. Things like these are carriage lamps, great for the Commodore upgrade. Up to the top here, vintage fans, lovely brass bladed and a Mac Bakelite fan, always sought after. Let's head to this cabinet. Here we go. Have a look in here. Some more lovely bits and pieces, vintage auto lamps, etc. Port lamp as well. Over to here, what have we got? Spark plugs. Have a look at these. There's a huge amount of little spark plugs here this week. These have been converted into necklaces. Automotive bits and bobs. Got the golden fleece tin, lovely bonnet mascot there as well. That's going under the hammer. Down here, Toby, we have a World War II Japanese sword. Good original condition, so that's going as well on Monday. Over to this side, let's have a look up here. Vintage trophies. Now these were awarded to Jim Nestor, who was a Super Elliott racing cyclist back in the 30s and 40s. Very good cyclist. More petrol advertising products, a Shell X100 through to the reproduction golden fleece bookends. Up to the top here, whilst we're on petrol, we've got the oil bottles ranging from Castrol through to the plastic top clean skins. Aeroplane engine, look at that, imagine that in your little aeroplane, off it goes. Another good one here, this is quite an early Castrol Wakefield with a good early top on it as well. Okay, let's go to the jewellery cabinet, Toby. We'll run over here, let's have a browse. Okay, jewellery cabinet, ladies and gentlemen's best friends. All sorts of things from wristwatches through to diamond rings, through to lovely decorator jewellery as well. Sterling silver, we've got gold, we've got all sorts this week. We've got little bee brooches, kangaroo. Look at that little kangaroo Marcus Eat pendant. So we've got a good range of jewellery this week, that's for sure. All sorts of goodies in there. If we scroll down to the bottom, that's an 800 silver, continental silver dish and a little urn there as well. So again, that's going under the hammer on Monday. If we wander over to this cabinet over here behind us here, Toby, let's have a browse. We've got coins. Now these are all genuine estate coins. There is a huge amount of coins this week. All sorts of coins from the US, from South Africa, from Canada, from absolutely everywhere. Look at that. Instant money. It's only money. Okay, there it is there. All of these coins are going under the hammer. Look at all this here. Lots of decorative booths. Willow, the old willow, very popular. We've got quite a range of this week. And then we're going to this cabinet. We've got lots of little Orientalia. So little Oriental bits and pieces, little scent bottles, seals. There's all sorts of goodies. So this will be going under the hammer on Monday morning coming, so feel free to have a look at the website scammelauctions.com.au. Catalogue will be up online around about 7 o'clock tonight. We're working as hard as we can to get it done. So the guys are still unpacking and still setting up. You never know what we'll find here as well. And also the motorcycle auction, the Great Collectors Auction, that will be open this Saturday morning from 9 until 12 as well. We'd love to see you here.